My wife and we were what's known as a tandem operating couple. So we were two complementary disciplines.
You were the Americans.
That's the sexy version of it.
Right.
Remember, everything about CIA is disappointing. So just think of the Americans and then be disappointed. And that was us.
Perfect. Oh, it's good.
So we're out there doing what we're doing, and policy changed. So it was a year that there was a huge change in national security prioritization from the White House all the way down through the Congress and the House, right, the Senate. And all of the priorities changed in an instant. So all these operations that we had been working on and building were suddenly defunded. And the funding was redirected in a new direction that made no sense for national security. And we realized it made no sense for national security because it wasn't for national security. It was for political clout under the Obama administration because he was in his getting ready for his second term. So we realized, like, oh my gosh, we're just tools of policy. We're not tools of national security. We're tools of policy. And that was kind of the first domino that got me thinking in that direction, because all of a sudden I went, like, for all intents and purposes, I went from collecting secrets about terrorist cells to collecting secrets about the rice trade. And I'm like, why do I feel like collecting secrets about the price of rice in Cambodia doesn't compare to, the number of terrorist bomb makers that are happening in Kuala Lumpur? It doesn't seem like these two things are compatible. And then the direction just kept on coming. And being at that point in my career, I was just senior enough that I could ask my supervisors what's going on. Like, when you're a junior officer, you don't ask questions. But once you're like approaching that mid-careerist, now you can go to your supervisor and be like, I don't really understand this. Can you explain this to me? And then you start realizing the politics of what happens. And that if you want to be promoted to the next level, if you want the next case, if you want the next duty assignment, you have to play a game. And that political game is the same that we all play in any job, right? Don't piss off the boss. Don't make your boss look bad. Clients, big clients get everything. Small clients get shit on. Like, there's a game everywhere. There's a game, right? The boss's son is your supervisor, so you can't talk shit to the boss's son, or else it's going to make you look bad to your whatever. We all know the game. The game existed at CIA too. And seeing that the game trumped national security objectives immediately undermined the whole reason I had signed up. Like, the whole reason I went to CIA, the whole reason my wife went to CIA was because we honestly believed the work that we were going to do would keep our families safe, our parents, our sisters, our brothers, our aunts, our uncles, our grandparents, right? One day, our work would keep our own children safe. Well, being able to negotiate the dominant rice price at the G20 summit does not actually contribute to national security.